It's not that I hate Christmas, it's that I hate myself at Christmas. And that's why I'm gonna tell you the things that I'm gonna do to change that. I don't think you guys have ever frequented in my living room, but hey bitches, happy Christmas. Christmas time, mistletoe and wine. Don't have any mistletoe, but I definitely could do with some wine, even though it's 11 AM. It's Christmas Eve, and I wanted to just wanted to make a really chill video, talking about Christmas and how it can be difficult. And Albie, come here. He's got a really cute Christmas jumper on. It's gender neutral, guys. Like, I know it's for girls, but hey, look at him. Adorable. It's got a little thingy on the back. Adorable. So, Christmas. It's the one day of the year that everyone loves, don't they? They all love Christmas. But it can be hard. Christmas can be so difficult for many people and for many different reasons. How are you, Mum?
I'm alright.
Are you going?
I am.
I will tidy up after.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. What would your take be on Christmas?
Well, my take is on working today. Ooh, just put tongue in my mouth. I'm working today, so Christmas starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I wish you all a happy Christmas and enjoy it.
What do you say about anyone who struggles with Christmas?
Think positive.
Oh, don't be one of those bitches.
Remember, it's just one day, and enjoy it.
Enjoy it as best you can.
Bye.
Brilliant, thank you. Merry Christmas. Is that I have wrote down things that I needed to be reminded of about Christmas, because this year, wait, I haven't even turned it on.
You've not turned it on?
Yeah, I have. It looks better without it.
She's indecisive. She can't decide.
That was proper YouTuber goals. I feel like Touch Delight when I say that. Touch Delight. Ugh. I'm gonna give you what I wrote down. So it's basically some Christmas tips, and I just want to bang them out. And this is just something to remember. Christmas can be hard for people in any circumstances, whether it's mental health, family issues, you know, money issues. It can be a difficult time, but I'm going to stress on the mental health because that's my realm, that's what I know. So the first thing, even though it's Christmas, mental illness doesn't go away just because it's Christmas. Like, people still struggle with mental health problems, even on Christmas Day, even on the most joyous day of the year. First thing I wrote is, don't put pressure on yourself, but don't set yourself goals. Okay, oh my god, this is so true, right? I don't know about you, but I have a problem with worrying beforehand. Like, it's the anticipation that is the problem. Albie, get away from the wires. And I feel like I'm always like, oh, Christmas, like, it has to be this, it has to be that, I have to do this. And I've just decided this Christmas I'm not doing it. Like, I'm just not gonna do it. I also think you do it in like a personal way. You're like, I have to be like this, I have to do this, I have to conquer this, I have to enjoy that. You don't, okay? Like, we don't. And I'm talking about we because I am struggling with my mental health at the moment, and I know other people are too, so join the club. It's just like, for example, like, I don't know, if you say, I want this day to be perfect, like, it's not gonna be. You're setting yourself up for disappointment and upsetness. That's not a word, but you know, we'll just go with it. So like, if you have an eating disorder, it can be so difficult because obviously there's like mass indulgence on Christmas Day. Don't feel like you have to eat everything, and it's okay if you can't eat certain things. Like, it's okay, along with binging. Like, don't worry if you do have a slight binge, it's okay. And that leads me on to my second point. I wrote down, if one thing goes wrong, it doesn't mean that the whole day is bad, okay? So with that, it's just saying that, you know, when you have a bit of a crisis or something goes wrong, like for example, last year, me and my mum had this massive argument at about 10 o'clock in the morning at Christmas because I wanted to put the chocolates out and she said no because it was like before dinner, but in reality I was like, mate, everyone wants some chocolate. Anyway, we had this huge argument and I was crying, she was crying, but then we stopped, we made up and we carried on and we had a good day. Like, just don't catastrophize it. It's not the end of the world. You're gonna have so many Christmases in your life. If this one isn't the best one, that's okay, because there will be many more to have and enjoy. So the third one I wrote down is something that can actually help you on Christmas Day. If you struggle on Christmas Day with, I don't know, depression, anxiety, eating disorders, like if you have problems with maybe your image or how other people will perceive you, like if you're anxious about that, don't wear something that's gonna make you feel uncomfortable. Wear something comfortable, wear something that makes you feel good, because that's a comfort. This is what I'm talking about, just pure comfort. I've decided that I have a fluffy blanket. I'm a bit obsessed with it. Well, I sleep with it every night. Basically, I cut a square of that fluffy blanket off. I was actually really sad when I did that for some reason. And I sprayed a scent on it that I find comforting and that I like. And it's literally small enough to fit in my bra. So I put it in my bra. And when I'm having a struggle, like when I'm having a struggle, I go into the bathroom and I just, you know, feel it, smell it, and just kind of regenerate a bit. Try and rationalise. Comforts are so important to try and rationalise. Use your senses. So, you know, eat things that you like and things that you are capable of eating. Touch fluffy things, always fluffy things, or I don't know, like Christmas tree, like smell the Christmas tree, like smell the Christmas trees, or like if you have any candles, or if you have a boyfriend who has a certain scent, hearing is the best thing. So if you have, what I would do, if you're like going to a family do on Christmas Day, take some earphones and have one song that you can play if something gets overwhelming, because I know that like with Christmas, it can get very overwhelming, and I think that's what people struggle with. So if you have your earphones, you can go into the toilet, you can go to a separate room, you can leave and just listen to the song, and like any song that you find comfort in. Literally, this works for me so much, and I will leave a list to like my songs down below that I like. Also, yeah, so seeing. Albie, no, please, 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 please. Okay, and the last thing I want to tell you is that people can't see your thoughts. And I know that sounds really odd, but we can often just get, again, overwhelmed with our thoughts and worries, and worrying about what people think about us, what's going to happen. Like, Christmas is one day. It's one day of the year, and you don't have to act differently. Like, if you have depression, you don't have to pretend that you're not depressed just because it's on Christmas. Like, it's okay. If you're anxious, let people know you're anxious, because if you're having these thoughts of, I'm not feeling okay, like, I can't do this, it's not for me, like, I need to leave. Like, if you have problems with, I don't know, if you have like divorced parents where you have to spend one bit with one and one bit with the other, it can get just so hard. But when you have thoughts and these worries, you need to communicate with someone. You need to tell them, because no one can see your thoughts. And this is like, that's a pro and a con. The pro is that everyone's world revolves around them, so they're probably not even noticing what you're doing. Like, other people I'm talking about, they're probably not even noticing what you're doing, what you wear, or like, you know, all of these things that you might be worried about. They're not noticing because they're thinking about themselves. And the con is that they can't see them, so you need to communicate in order to tell, so it's kind of like a combo pro as well. Thoughts are just thoughts, okay? Just because you think something, it doesn't mean it's real, it doesn't mean that it's true. Try and detach yourself from these thoughts and just, I don't know, Christmas is just, I find it difficult. I do. I don't know why. I think it's the pressure. Everyone feels so much pressure to be a certain way and act so happy, and sometimes it's hard when you don't feel that way, and that's okay. But please remember that even if you have a mental illness, there is something inside of you. You have hope inside you. So don't let the mental illness overtake. Let the hope, you know, rise up a bit. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes like you're having such a bad day and then you have one positive thought and you think, oh yeah, okay, that's good. Like you take a deep breath and you realise that that's good. Don't let your mental illness completely consume you, because you do have hope inside of you. Like there is good inside of everyone, okay? All you have to do is appreciate the little things. Like, I don't know, like, have you know when you see, like, if you have younger siblings or younger cousins and they open up the presents and they're like so excited, and I'm like, because they're like so excited, they're like, everything's amazing in their eyes, they've just got the best present, and it's just such a like beautiful thing to see. So just take note of things like that. Take note of someone enjoying something, because that's important to you. That's important to realise that if someone else is enjoying something very small, you can too, okay? I wish you all a Merry Christmas. I feel like I'm not being myself, because normally I'd be like, I wish you all a Merry fucking Christmas. But I love you guys. I really do hope Christmas goes well for you. Please let me know in the comments how it goes. Like, let me know what you're gonna maybe do like for comfort and that on Christmas Day. And I will see you all soon. Love you. Bye.